I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Turn me up, kid Spiral.
Move that mic closer to you, so at least you can lean back with Fat Joe then. Yeah, pull the table, so then you can lean back.
Kalembe lembe.
How's that?
Okay. Kalembe lembe.
Come right now, innit?
The closer the more better.
Kalembe lembe.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go be fire, just speak.
Hey, Abu can go. Hey. Advocat. Hey. Hey, yo, leave it to the engineers, man. I mean, this lawyer has no clue, man. Lovely, bro. Appreciate it.
I said advocate.
Yeah, I want to check again, don't worry.
Advocate.
Nah, I'm good, bro. Yeah, nice one, bro.
Wait. Let me grab the young.
Yeah, pass me some of that too.
Oh, we're in, yeah? Just, he just creamed his lips there. Chalkboard jokes, yeah? No, I wanted to continue that conversation we're having, yeah? About surviving in the jungle, but he was saying he needs a woman there, yeah? What would you need a woman? What would you need a woman to survive in the jungle as a man?
Oh, I need a woman.
Do you not have survival skills?
Yeah, I do obviously, but like obviously the woman brings different like skills that you obviously need as a man as well, just like support like and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
What skills?
Huh?
What skills?
Like, you know, she can cook for me, you know. She can help like look after the kids or whatever. And then I go, obviously the man is a provider, but the woman makes the home. Do you get me? Like you need to give her the tills.
This guy's chatting shit, man. he's moisturizing the lies. He's moisturizing the lies.
Well, can you survive in the jungle without a woman?
Without a woman? Oh! I guess you reach a stage where you can't, man. Let's not lie. Women, they rule the world, bro. Or they make it spin.
Do they really rule the world, though?
They do, man.
Let's be honest here.
Yeah, they do, bro.
All the heavy lifting, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I know what you man are doing. And listen, I said this already. I don't mind playing. I don't mind being the villain. Yeah,
I do
you know what I mean.
too,
Especially in this podcast games, there's a lot of nice guys. People they don't want to be like, oh, men with podcast. I don't give up.
No, look, today, yeah. Usually I come with PR approach.
Yeah. I don't,
today
if
everything
I speak, I don't want no PR stuff here. I don't want no PR shit here.
I've been telling myself that.
Let's be real though, yeah. Do women really run the world?
They do, man.
Explain to me why. Because last I checked,
Yeah.
we do all the heavy lifting.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, we do all the heavy lifting. Did you ever see a woman walking late at a petrol station?
Yeah.
Late. Them midnight shifts. I never see that.
No.
Who builds the gaffs? Have you ever seen a woman constructing worker?
Yeah, obviously that's physically though. But like
Exactly.
in terms
Yeah,
of
What do we need? What do we need to survive? Gaffs, no?
yeah, that's calm. But
So
like,
if we had no men, who's building the gaffs?
Bro, it be built, man.
yeah, but
Well,
like,
who?
It be built, man. Look.
No, just tell me
It
who.
be built. It be built.
so okay, as I was saying earlier, right? You can build the gaff all you want. You can do whatever, but like, who's gonna make the home?
So when you build a gaff, what happens then?
Do you know what I mean? Like, you need the feminine touch.
How's she making the home?
No, when you build a gaff, then what?
So you're just gonna be there by yourself, just
You're because obviously we're neighbours right now, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get into some stuff, yeah. I see you. Bro. Yeah, we're neighbours, right? I see you, bro. I see your chef. You're lucky the other day you were chefing up. Unless you didn't cook dinner.
No, I had a meeting with him actually.
Huh?
I have the meeting. He's with me.
No, but you were chefing up.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was.
So you showed me
You're
that
not
you
gonna be
could
allowed
survive.
in.
Huh?
You're not gonna be allowed in.
Who wasn't gonna be allowed with a bush with that door? Tongue and shit.
Yeah, what? And then what?
What do you mean what? Don't be. Wait, we're not in breaks now.
Yo, okay,
You fucking clown.
stop the camera.
Stop the camera.
Yeah, stop the camera.
Man's going to jail again, right now.
Yeah.
But no, for me, no. On the real though, yeah, I feel like they do play an important role, 100%. I mean, I'm not here with the bash women because obviously when I went home the first time, I'm not gonna bash like, my banner from the ex. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
if you understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. But there's certain things that my mom was doing. I was just like, yeah, like I can hear what you man are saying. Where like my dad's not in, whatever, food's made, gaffs clean, all that type of stuff. Do you know what I mean? That we do. But at the same time though, I still wouldn't say they rule the
Okay,
gaff, do you know what I mean?
Like, for example,
wait, who kicked you out of the gaff?
Madam, Everyone knows that. I'm not sure it's there, madam.
Yeah, so
Built it out, black
so,
bags.
Yeah, so why didn't you tell her, yo, I'm the man, I'm
Because who
staying.
name's on the lease?
Huh?
Who name's on the hub?
And you see?
Who name's on
see?
the hub? What do you want me to do?
You see?
Take her out and who name's on it?
You see?
Good up, but
she-
anyways,
she called the shots.
let me introduce the man them. Yeah, I'm gonna go first, Mr. Da Silva in the building.
Yep.
And then we have Zoba in the Zoba. Mr. Mount Rushmore of Balbriggan, Abdel.
Yo, come on, man. tell
Mr.
me.
Abs, what's the crack, boys? How you keeping, boys? What's started with you?
You're there, man.
All right.
Yeah.
We're in a transition. Well, for me, anyways, I'm in a transitional period where like I'm reevaluating my whole life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's a bit
100%.
deep, bro. What's-
Yeah, it is deep. It is. Listen, do you want me to keep it 100 now?
Yeah, let's go.
Like,
Let's go.
obviously, like, it's one of them ones where, like, fair enough, you can be at the top of whatever you think, but at any 1 second, everything can just change. So now I'm trying to, like, think about, okay, the decisions I made last year, what didn't go right, and then this year, and, like, okay, trying to, like, avoid that same mistakes again, so it won't happen again. Do you get me? So, you know yourself, different combos we had or whatever.
How you laugh?
Huh?
Yeah, that's where I'm at, like, you know what I mean? Like, just keeping it real. Like.
Man's going poetry, you know what I mean? Do poetry.
Nah, but,
Yeah,
like,
go and spill your hair.
we give, yeah,
Keep it 100 now.
give it 100.
How
Like.
about you, bro? I
With
think
me?
it's you. Yeah, I think it's you.
I'm kind of similar to him, innit? But he's probably deeper than mine. I'm just trying to see what's the next step. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm alright, man.
Yeah, no, even me, boys. Like I've been obviously watching the pod, and I was this episode 7. And I was watching the start of it, and I was going through, like you said, transition as well, where something that we touched on before by being an Ginga, they kicked me out, and it happened again. I was thinking, shit, you're gonna have to reevaluate what you're doing, and I wasn't in a good space, but I was still able to remain professional. You get me? And obviously, I watched the Izzy fight last night, and one thing I love about Izzy is his mentality. You get me? And I take a lot from other athletes and stuff like that who I watch. And one thing about this life, boys, no matter what they tell you, yeah, up here, you need to be this life. No matter, we can laugh, we can chop, bro. You guys see me. It's not always like that, boys. You get me? And one thing I want us to, I want to touch on. One of the reasons I have the 2 years on, there's a reason I have the 2 years on, just to chop, bro, talk about life and stuff like that. But obviously, right now we know what we're going through right now. There's obviously a matanga on and stuff. And I said it to the man them the other day in the gaff. I was just like, as men, we need to start, telling each other and appreciate each other a bit more. Do you get me? Instead of, say, if you tell, let me ask you this question. Do you ever tell each other you love each other?
Yeah.
All the time?
Not all the time, bro.
Okay, when the first time it happened, so say if you told him, I love you, bro, how did you respond?
I think
Be honest.
He's softer than me, right?
Right.
So me sometimes
Pause.
I do. Yeah, pause. Pause. So no, you see what it is. Yeah, I'm in tune with my emotions. You know what I mean? This guy's a word.
I disagree.
You disagree?
No, okay, you're not in. Yeah, you can be in tune with it, but like you're not vocal about it. Do you know what I mean? I'm the more vocal. Like we can be as emotional as each other, but like I will express it more.
This guy, he's doing marriage counseling.
No,
It's not marriage counseling. I'm just being realistic.
We're here to talk.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your question again? Sorry.
No, so who loved each other for, and what was the response?
I don't remember. Man.
But no, like you just
Okay,
obviously,
first of all, wait.
obviously,
We have to put context, yeah. Because because people watching this, some of
think
them,
we're in a relationship or something.
yeah, they might not know it's happening.
Nothing wrong with that, yeah, but we're not. Yeah.
This is my best friend.
No, and you see, and this is exactly what I'm
Of
talking
almost
about.
2 decades.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, right? So the man them were saying, like, I think one of the lads said it before. I'm like, oh, that's gay. It's like, it's not gay, boys, because at the end of the day, we'll start doing this thing of after the fact, where it's like, oh, bro, I should have, say if something happened with that goofy or whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
Or I should have said I loved you a bit more, blah, blah. I think it's important as men to kind of, be in touch with that kind of softer side and let bro know, like, I'm proud of you, I love you. It's not every day ambiance, banter, all this type of stuff, do you know what I mean? Like I say, you guys know I have a friend. Anytime shit goes down, I call the guy, he's laughing. Now, granted I get because I'm the funny guy or whatever, blah, blah, but sometimes I do need that, yo, bro, like, you got this, that, do you get me? Like, it's very important. I remember when I was going through that Zuba, you hit me up, you did ring me, you were like, you know what I mean? And one rang me as well, like, like, you're looking out for me. I think that's very important, you know what I mean? Like, but you say who's softer?
No, I'm the fast after one. Yeah.
You're soft, why'd you say that?
This guy's.
Why'd you say that?
Let him explain.
You say that. Why'd you say that?
He knows. How can I put it, man? Nah, this guy's just PD, man. This guy's a PD, man.
Do you agree when you say you're a PD?
No, it's not. As I said before, yeah, I'm not PD, which anyone that doesn't know, that means you're gay. That's calm. There's nothing wrong with being gay, yeah. But as I said, it's because I'm more expressive. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Obviously, he's one show and like,
No, I
No,
think
he's not. It's that macho thing. He's not. He's soft.
He can be.
You are- he is
Listen, he
soft. No, no,
can.
no,
He can be.
balance,
But,
isn't it? It's about balance, right?
yeah, he can be. But like, as
No,
in like,
there's a place and time for everything.
yeah, and then,
Do you know what I mean?
like, the same way you said that your friend always laughs at you, he'd be similar to me. He'd laugh at me,
I don't
or
laugh
he'd
at
be
you.
tough on me. Do you know what I mean? But
No,
obviously
actually,
that
I'm-
comes out. That
yeah.
comes out like it comes
Okay,
out
no.
of love. Like, generally,
No,
like it's not
I
like
don't. I wouldn't say I laugh. I'm more direct. So
Yeah.
he has people that might not tell him
Yeah,
how it's need
but
to be said.
I
Me, I
understand.
come boom, 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 and maybe he doesn't receive that well.
no, but obviously I understand
mean?
where it comes from, and like if I didn't, then obviously then I'd have a problem
Sometimes you
with
be
it.
doing stupid things, man.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
and that's
bro,
calm.
one
And
for you,
as I
man.
said,
You know what I mean?
you don't like.
Yeah, I don't sugarcoat things, man.
Yeah.
No, that's no, but I think that's important in a friendship. Even you talked about transition, yeah. I'm at a stage in my life right now, boys. Like you have to, because I'll be straightforward as well. One thing I liked about what you were doing a couple of weeks ago, like I said, is if I speak, you were unhappy with me over something. Obviously, I was going through a lot. It was messy. And instead of you being a bitch about it, like which a lot of men are these days, and I've said it, and I don't give a rat who's offended. There's a lot of bitches out there, yeah. There's not, like I said, with what we were talking about earlier. I don't think there's a lot of good example of men out there these days. You get me? So that's where how I move with myself, with my children, what I do, and this, that, and that. I feel like I'm trying to be an example for the ones who are behind me. Do you get me? And one thing I rate about you, what men do, you have an issue with someone. It's not every day. Oh, hands up, let's fight, let's blah blah. You put me to the side. It's like, don't go, look, not happy with you. This. And I explain my reason, even though it's not at the time, it's not good enough. At the end of the day, still, we're men, innit? We're supposed to have this kind of trust, and I kind of broke that trust. And he was like, yeah, look, and we squared it off. Do you get me? Like, so I rate that. No, that's where if you're gonna be in my life, that's how it's gonna be. I don't want to be like, because me, I always warn people, if you're talking about someone, yeah, don't do it because you
better be ready.
do you get me? Like, different people are mouthy out there. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I find that it's an important dynamic to be just upfront and straight, boys. So yeah, nah, look, I rate that. So yeah, boys, how I open up the show, I know you watch. You were watching, but these days I don't know. You're doing expand your horizons. What's his name? Tony Yayo. Daniel, you watch every week. You post. I always see you.
Yeah.
Yo,
Whoa.
yo.
So is this what we're doing?
So what's the gig?
What's the gig?
You see, this is the thing about people, man. You do 99 things correct. That one time you're off, they get on to
No,
you.
I hear that though. That happens to me as well, bro. Like I'll do.
Man, I watch, man,
I'll do like 99 things right. The one time I fuck up,
Yeah.
goodies the bad good. But anyways, yeah. So now this week, it's kind of a thing that we touched on in your gaff there in the after party. Remember the other day, right?
Yeah.
I had a conversation small on the girls' pod, and then obviously I put it on Instagram, and obviously you guys seeing, yeah. I want to know. I want to get it from a man's perspective, right, boys? So this the gig, boys and girls, who are watching, yeah.
Oh, the job.
The job thing, yeah. How do we, first of all, how did we get to that conversation?
Bro, I don't
How
know.
did that start?
Drunk thoughts.
You weren't drunk though.
Yeah, I'll sip
You were
it. I'll sip
driving.
it, I'll sip it.
I was off it, but
Yeah. Well, let's get into it anyways, right? Let me ask you, though.
Was it the day after you were twerking?
Huh?
that same day.
The same day, innit?
Yeah.
When you're
I know,
twerking. What's the video called? What's the video called?
Fire and Draper.
Yeah, fella was just twerking top off. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
No,
Continue,
but okay,
continue.
yeah, but you laughed though, didn't you?
No, it was sick. It
Yeah,
was sick.
it was
100%,
100%,
bro.
listen,
I was
That's
there,
the main
man.
thing. If I can joke about, because if I start here now, I'm a new finger about to hear now. If I start slagging people here now.
No, that's like that's
So exactly, so
Relax, relax.
I
It's
make
good,
a show
it's good.
myself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank
But
you.
yeah,
Thank you for that.
Well, nah, so let me flip the question first, right?
Yeah.
Would you guys in the high end job you are in, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna get into our like. I'm not getting into where like beta ways work or whatever, but we're gonna get into what you guys do because I rate what you guys do, yeah, and give you guys your flowers. But would you guys in the high end position that you are in, yeah, would you guys date a girl working at Tesco?
Okay, I put it like this, yeah. I think when we first spoke about it, I was given the PR answer, yeah. I kind of stood back. You know when you have to be compatible with your partner, man. You know what I mean? And one of the girls made a point. Yeah, it's like, who was it again? Was it not Cassie? What was it? What's her name again? Yeah, Chloe. She was like, you had all this time to go to college. You had all this time to go to college. Why didn't you? You know what I mean? And this is not job shaming, but like I said, I want to tell the truth. I don't want to be lying. Do you know what I mean?
For me,
Okay, wait, sorry. But also, it depends what position. Right?
I'm talking, wait, forget it. I know you're gonna say manager,
just
just
that.
fucking accountant, the owner.
So-
No. I'm talking about you're on the tills,
Yeah.
you're stacking avocados,
Girl.
you're stacking eggs.
You know what? I would.
Yeah?
I would, yeah.
yeah,
She's
like,
nice looking.
No, obviously, I had this conversation with Ben Williams last episode.
Yeah, she has to
right?
be a sweet woman.
No, we'll get into that as well, right? But
Yeah.
no, I want to get your answer first. We'll get into that though. Go
yeah.
on.
So, like, obviously, not like like I don't care for full stop, but like also depends on the person themselves. Like for example, like if me being with them doesn't matter what job they have, doesn't matter how much they make, regardless if she's a like I don't know an engineer working in Tesco, her money's not my money. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, as a man, I want to provide for you. Do you know what I mean? So like what you make is irrelevant. Like no, but with Steve, that's the important thing is if she works in Tesco, what are you doing to support me to make sure that I'm staying on top of my graft? Are you just gonna be wanting me around you 24/7 when you're not working?
Tell them, bro.
Or are you gonna be pushing me to keep going? So obviously, I'm only coming to realization of this. Okay, there is some sort of correlation in terms of like, where you work and whatever, just because of like your innate graft. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, cause like I've been in relationships where you see me every single day. And then I'm losing my drive now. I'm not going to work as much. I'm not studying for the exams and shit.
He's calling
Do
you
get me?
out.
I'm not calling anyone out, yeah.
Whoever
But
you
I'm
are
just
is
saying, like,
calling
Jamie,
you
like,
out.
but as in other girls,
You know who you are.
I mean, other girls
Distracting
where
my
like,
boy, man.
if I tell there's a girl B where it's like I tell her, bro, I don't want to study today, man. She'd be like, are you fucking stupid?
Yeah.
And like that's
what you need, man,
Like,
the
you know what I mean?
drive.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, she understands like the bigger picture. Like, it's for both of us. It's not like you're making it about yourself. It's like you're thinking about the longer term picture. Do you know what I mean? Like, fair enough, I might have this day, but tomorrow's all gone. So,
guy's a
what
prophet,
were you doing for us to keep that now? Like, fair enough, you're not doing it, but just push me. I know what I need to do for myself, but just give me that push. Like, do you know what I mean? That's
No,
it doesn't matter.
Still.
Like,
You used to do this. You used to do this. You used to do. I can see you used to do this. No, that's a good answer because even
Do you know what I mean?
like, do you know what? I hear both sides, but let me say something. Yeah. When I put it on Instagram, I notice something now. I don't want to, I don't need to come up here. I see niggas do this sometimes, yeah, like on Twitter, I love my black queens and that. I know what you're doing, because obviously you get a lot of, there's black men out there that don't respect black women, this, that, and that. I don't need to come up here and justify my love for black women. This is just my point that I'm making, yeah? I'm not dissing. I noticed on Instagram,
Is it
right?
the jollof? What was
Yeah,
it? The
yeah. Did you like that one?
versus,
Did you like that one?
What was it?
It was the pundu and the versus the
mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes, yeah.
Yeah.
So I noticed the pundu and Madisu girls
Yeah. They won't
were
have
on that. They weren't having it.
Yeah.
But then I noticed
potatoes.
I noticed this. No, it was stuffed turkey and ham, and gravy.
Yeah.
Gravy,
nice
gravy. They were like, nah, yeah, it was really very nice, right?
yeah.
So
And don't
stuffed
forget the
turkey-
peas. The peas.
yeah, the mashed peas on the side. They were saying, nah, like it doesn't matter, like where the nigga works because it's like it's my love for you. I'm there for you no matter what. You get me?
It's facts
So I do
to
hear both. So, but then I had a conversation with Unity. Shout out, babes on tape, and she was telling me like, yeah, that's good, but our mums brought like the girls say, we have sisters or whatever. Yeah, what do our mums always say? Balamutu azana mbongo. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Marry someone. So they're already with that mentality of you can't, marry someone that can't like provide for you, this, that, and that, blah, blah. Do you get me? Because another thing one of the girls was saying as well, it's like, I can't have a high paying job. Like I'm working I have a 70K job. You're there stacking fucking cheese.
And that's fair enough, like.
Do you get me? So which I do hear, but where does love come into this then? Isn't this what it's supposed to be about? It's love.
but you need to understand
Well, at the end of the day,
as
sorry,
well, like-
just this last one. At the end of the day, I'm working though. Do you get me? It's not as if like Tesco or I can't provide. Because listen, I worked in a type of job like that for 5 years. I was in Ladbrokes. It's basically same as it's retail, and I was able to the last my ex. I was able to bring us on holidays. Dinner was no problem. Paying the bills. Da 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 da. I was still me. Do you know what I mean? Like so. Now that I'm in, if I was single, I can't get girls because I put best slips through every day. What's the gig, boys?
Yeah.
See what it is? I think it's just pressure from society, man.
But
Yeah,
like,
someone
aside-
said that. I'm gonna read it. Continue with that. Continue with that.
That's it.
Someone said that.
Like, and also not we, but a lot of us base our choices on
Status.
Status and opinion of others. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I can't get with this girl that works in Tesco because Daniel won't rate. Like that.
I don't think man don't care though.
From the guy's
Just an example,
from the guy's perspective, regardless of how he works, I feel like if he's able to give you what you want, then it doesn't matter what the fuck he works like. Do you know what I mean? Like as you said, you're able to bring her on holidays, give her the food, bring her on the dates. A guy can make 70K, 80K, 90K, 100K. They don't even take you out. So because now he has a job that pays loads, makes him better than the other guy. No.
I see it just a lot on Twitter. Yeah, that rich men they're greedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you see niggas who make like, let's say, minimum wage. They'll spoil their girl. Man.
Yeah. That's worth, like if I was a
Have you heard
girl,
that?
that's worth more than.
Never heard it. I saw the other day. I think it was a tweet that I saw that rich men they're greedy. But see the guys that they don't earn as much as them. Just
You
spoil
made
it,
a
man.
point there. I had this conversation a couple of weeks ago with someone. I think it was in and along with this conversation that we're having there. Us men, I think it was actually here in the studio. I can't remember. I think it was here in the studio. Us men, the first thing we look at is her beauty. We don't care what she's working as, blah, blah. It's her beauty. Why is that?
But that's for both sides though.
No,
No,
women.
no, look.
No, deep women.
If I find a girl,
Deep women, though.
look. If
When
I
you
find
ask
a girl
women-
attractive, I can't see her personality. The first thing we see is physical.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I
100%.
mean?
No,
but then when you get to know them,
Yeah.
that's when the other things.
Deep women, though, it's always height. Is it not height? And it's always money.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
physical
No, I know.
attraction. Physical
I know,
attraction.
but we forget okay, physical, yeah, but
Because I can see your personality. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like you can be a good looking guy, but if she thinks you don't have money, then she'll leave you.
Okay, but how does she know if I have money or not? That's
But
when we start to get to
that's-
know each other, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing we see is the physical, right? Then when I get to know you, everything comes into play. Okay, he has money, he doesn't have money, or he has a job, he doesn't have a job. No. Do you know what I mean? That's what. I
no,
mean.
because
The first
like
thing we see is physical.
Like I said in the last episode, Ben Williams, shout out Ben. I think it was my meme section of the show. I said to him, personality or looks or something, and he goes, "Oh, I don't go for a girl to find out if she's sound." she has to look, which is
Nah,
right.
it's
And it might
100%.
sound shallow, but for me,
No,
it's
it's
always looks
100%,
for you
bro.
have to
Yeah.
look the part. You know what I mean? I'm not going out with a girl who's like a fucking. You know what I mean? Skechers runner. You know what I mean? Like you want to go out with someone that.
Yeah, what's wrong with
I don't
Skechers
care
runner?
if she's sound.
What's wrong
No,
with Skechers?
you know what I mean? The memory foam and all. I'm not joking.
What's
like
wrong
that.
with it? What's wrong
You know
with
what I mean? Like. Because I used to work there as well, but
No, what's wrong with Skechers though?
nothing wrong with Skechers. Just I don't want a board that looks like that.
Okay,
Do you
but
know what I mean?
because she has a Skechers runner.
No, that looks like a Sketcher runner.
Oh, looks.
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
my bad,
No,
my
so I think, is that you, man, as well? Is that what when you're digging in, like you want, like you're doing your scout report?
Yeah.
Looks number one, yeah.
bad. Yeah.
looks number one, and secondly, like how do you dress as well? Put yourself together.
Hygiene.
Hygiene, please, please, my picker, bro. We've been through it.
What if she?
Have-
What,
have
I'm
days-
gonna have a two-part question, right? I asked Ben this, so I'm gonna ask you, man, as well. Before we proper get into it, yeah.
Go on.
What if she, like, right, my big guy, yeah? I mean, tonking.
Translate.
My big guy means armpits,
Yeah.
right? It's I mean, it smells like a bleeding roast dinner.
But she's paying.
But her back is mad.
The back will smell too, bro. It's okay. I'm good. I'm good. Fuck that. Nah, I'm like. But the thing is, yeah.
Nah, but-
this is probably a bad. This is probably a bad thing. Yeah.
For me,
I wouldn't even.
smelly hole.
I wouldn't even tell her that she
would you-
smells.
would
Yeah.
you
I
not
was
pick
gonna disappear.
face over back though? Just because you have back doesn't mean
What
you
about,
have,
what about, okay, what about face and no back?
face and no back, and the other one has back, no face,
Back and stinks.
back and stinks. First of all, I'm not going with anyone who stinks, man. That's embarrassing. How can you bring that around your family?
That's a
around
doggy
your
shoulder,
friends?
bro.
Yo, I have one story. Yeah,
Go ahead.
nothing really to do with me. I used to work in one place. Yeah, I used to work in one place, right?
Yeah.
There was one. There was a girl that used to work with me, bro. This girl, she stunk up the the place you change. What's it called?
Dressing room.
Changing room, bro.
yeah.
How can you make a whole changing room change scent? Do you know what I mean? I wanted to what's it called? I wanted to help her, yeah, and like give her advice. But is that my place though?
Man, I don't have the balls for that.
It's
man.
not.
Fuck that.
It's.
Do you know what I mean?
Is everyone else like knowing that? Yeah,
Bro,
she
it's too
made
hard
s-
to. It's too hard to.
No. But does everyone say for instance, right? But you're not. We've been in situations where
Yeah.
I could ask you. I'll tell you who. My sister. I'll tell you straight up.
Yeah.
My sister. If you smell, tell you straight up. Get me. And so the situations there where you know someone's smelling. What do you do? If it's your boy, we all talk about it.
No, if
What,
it's your-
how do you approach that?
No, if it's your boy, you tell him, man.
Exactly, but you're in a workplace.
Yeah.
You're in a work environment, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're a good person. Yeah, I know you're a good person.
Yeah, thank
right?
you.
So I think kind of is if everyone's talking about her.
Yeah.
I think it is your kind of your place to say, "Hey, look, you need to lend a
wouldn't say
150 to go
anything.
deals for a little." You know what I mean? Like, you know.
I wanted to, yeah, but
Why not?
Is
Do
it
you
my
feel like
place?
you feel like you kind of like making a show if you say that?
no, that's a pull to the side kind of thing. But,
Yeah.
but this should be coming from your house. I shouldn't have to be telling you this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, but she's left her house now. She's out of that zone.
No, but
now she's in your zone where your nose is. You
if
get me?
you're smelling like this, yeah, that means you're smelling like this at home because you carried this.
No, this is what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
She's left that zone now where obviously they don't give a rat's about her. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Clearly. So she's in your zone now,
But
where
you
your nose is in the vicinity.
But you look-
so what?
you know, work relationship. More time, if they're not your boy, it's just a high by work environment kind of banter. You know what I mean? So personally, I didn't say anything. I just left it. Do you know what I mean? But whoever went in that changing room, God bless your nose.
Where I wanted to pivot with the previous conversation we're gonna have, right? This is where I have you guys here, and I have a question to follow up on what I'm gonna say after we make our points. Yeah. So obviously we talk about you're walking to Tesco, gal aren't having it, whatever, blah blah. Yeah. Because you're not gonna get like a certain demographic of woman if you're working there, right? So then, do you then hear? And I always give the man them by me EB, yeah. I give them stick. No, look, we're gonna have this conversation.
100,
That's why I have you guys here, because obviously you guys are earning it the right way in my eyes, yeah. But boys, working 9 to 5 these days.
Yeah, it's longer.
I hear it, boys. Because I won't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna tell you here straight up.
I actually know. Remember,
Every single day, boys, I sit in that office and I'm like, boys, I might just become a weeby. I might just join the boys.
bro.
Saying it, 9 to, it's not what it's made out to be. Do you get me?
No.
And my question to you guys, like, do you understand them where man them kind of go that way? Because obviously, then I said this in the gaff that time. I think a lot of us, we do a lot of things to impress girls. We don't get trims for us. You know what I mean? We get trim like, you're going motive. What? I'm getting a trim. You know what I mean? Like you're sorting out your barber. Nice car. Well, what we get? You driving now? What'd you say to me? You know what I mean? You get me? Your nice car. You're forcing you're snapping gal. You get me? Like you're driving in your nice car. You get me? So you see why men or young lads will go that route to kind of get girls and stuff like that? Do you understand that, or no? Or do you think still?
I suppose like
go the right way to earn your money.
like another thing is like aside from the girls as well, it's kind of like guys are just kind of compete with each other as well. They're like, look at me, I'm the big guy. I have more money than you. And then obviously you're like, I look at my little brother, for example, he'll look up to whoever. Oh shit, he has Dior this, Dior that. I'm like, okay, fair enough. But and then they're seeing, okay, what does this guy do? They're doing, majority of them just doing the same thing. Yeah, exactly. But obviously it's like quick money, instant. No, our generation, they don't want to wait. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and that's the problem, is like doing it the right way, quote unquote, whatever, is just long. And people want it now. Do you know what I mean? And
Where do you think that? And I'm gonna ask you a question about you, right? But especially you, I'm interested in your story because, like I said, I don't want. Usually I come up here with notes and stuff, but I don't want this to be like an interview kind of thing because obviously I know that who he is. And I actually need to shout you a Hilbert tomorrow, yeah, because the gap's in bits. I still have Hilbert, so that's how we know he's been letting me as Hilbert.
You need to empty that Hoover.
Yeah, no,
I have to empty myself.
You know what? More time I was thinking of that, right? I haven't emptied, but I'll empty it for tomorrow, yeah. But now I want to ask you, right? You obviously, and I love this for you because you're the only kind of. I know people will probably be watching. This Congolese person does this, that. I'd never heard of it. But I see. No, I don't. You know how our community is, right?
Yeah.
Wait, are you on Golden or Congolese?
I'm golden.
Yeah, but
Half and half.
bro. Yeah, half and half, but
Do you know what I mean?
y'all look at you as a Congo, bro.
Yeah, that's calm.
Your name's the Silva boy.
grabbed you,
Your name's the Silva boy. I never hear you say one more the
I'm the
Portuguese, bro.
Santos, man.
They grabbed you.
I don't care if you're
Yo,
being,
claim him. Yeah, he's Congolese.
I
Yeah.
don't care if you're Los Santos. I never hear you speaking one bit of Portuguese, bro. Los Santos. I don't give a that's what you are, bro. I see Lingala. I see you dancing. Do you get me? But what you obviously you work in corporate law, bro. Yeah, and a fair fucking play. That's it, bro. Yeah. Why did you decide to go down that route? Like, what about law did you like that you went down that route?
Let me not lie, yeah. So obviously, like in school, like we get to like fourth year or whatever. Like obviously, you're trying different stuff like engineering, Obviously, like I want to have a certain lifestyle as well, and I can't lie. I looked at like what jobs pay the most, but at the same time as well, it's kind of like
You watch it what?
huh? I'm like, what job is gonna pay? Like, cause I mean, you have to have. I feel like there has to be a balance between like what you're interested in and money as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm into cars, but like, I'm not to the extent where like I'm gonna go like and want to be like
Man, we could
car
have made out the
salesman.
hood,
Do you know what I
man.
mean?
If you went to Formula 1, could have made out the
Yeah,
hood.
that's calm, but like I'm just
Now
saying
we're
like
sitting
for
down,
like for example like I obviously how it was even random, like I never even knew about law before I even got into it. Like I was I just got off the loose one day with my CVs gonna get work experience, like calm. See some random building in Smithfield court service, like, yo, do you do work experience? Like, yeah, calm. Give it to them there. And then I was in CCJ in the High Court and all this stuff. Like,
I was in there
sick.
before, I haven't
Yeah.
So you're one of them.
I was sitting beside the judge.
Former.
I had no choice. I'll tell you in a minute.
I was sitting beside the judge and all, and then it's like, wow, this is sick. So ever since then, it's like, okay, calm. This is what I'm gonna go for. And this tunnel vision. You know what I mean? Like obviously for me, it's like once I want something, I just have to go for it. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, it has a challenge. Like I'm always the only black guy there. You know what I mean? So
That's lit, bro.
fucked, man.
But see, see, even me, we're going into the corporate world, right? You know me, I'm scally as fuck. And you know me, I'm not intimidated by that. And boy walked in. And I know, obviously, because I've seen tweets before from people that work in corporate, and it's like, being a black person there, it's like, it's it's very kind of.
have to conform.
They look at you like, yeah, you have to
Yeah.
kind of code switch. They look at you like you're not supposed to be there and all. Like, you're the only black lawyer in your firm. What's that like, bro? When you're going in there,
Bro,
working,
you have to be a chameleon. Can't even lie to you.
you have to be a what?
Chameleon. You have to
You have to
like
blend in.
know
Oh,
your
it's a blend,
know
sorry,
your
no.
know your
Chameleon,
environment and
I
just
was
be
like,
able
yeah,
to like listen like I have my personality at home. I have my personality at work. They're two different people. Like people at work think I'm quiet. Don't do this. Don't do that. I'm reserved. But obviously, like Jamie, like but like it's I need to like understand that like I'm there for a purpose, not just for myself. I'm also representing everyone else that could potentially come be after me. Do you get me? Like so. Like when I'm in these places, I'm trying to see, okay, what opportunity can I get for the next man to get in? Like, you know, there's kids that be texting me like, yo, like I'm trying to get an internship, da 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 da. I'm like, all right, say no more. Here's my old CV that I used. There's my application. This is why I sent an interview. Mine got a training contract now. So that's the bigger picture. Do you get me? But if I'm there embarrassing people as the first black guy there,
Long.
they're not gonna be like next man.
As you say, Shane Long.
Fuck that shit, man. They're like he
Shane
had this had silver there. Like no, it's okay. So
No, this is what, like I said, this is. We spoke earlier about you touched on it earlier about the saturated market of our podcast, and this is why I want to have like a lot of people. You know, they think podcast is supposed to be here. You're supposed to be a comedian. For me being presented, I find it trying to be too funny. I'm not paying attention to my guests. You get me? When I'm a guest on our podcast, you can do what you want. Like, you know what I mean? Then if they cancel it, they cancel their podcast. No point. I don't give a rat's, right? But nah, I really liked what you were saying there, because I said a lot of young people watch me and stuff. And like I said, yeah, I don't understand. Even me, even right now at the age I'm at now, 2 kids, gaff. You know yourself, their gaffs are expensive, yeah.
What age?
I'm not ashamed of my age, 30.
Nice.
And I'm fresh. What? You know what I mean, right? But yeah, fucking, you know, I look at, you know, you're young yourself, and I want YGs to understand, like, there's other ways instead of just doing this, you get me?
Yeah.
Even though, because where we come from, that seems like the only way, you get me? Where, bro, like, oh, corporate nigga, blah, blah, but like, you're earning good money, bro, you get me? Your own money, your frame, and then at the end of the day,
Bro,
you're
free
not
drink.
free drink. Oh, I know what comes with it, bro, I see it as well. That's there the perks, bro, but
Yeah.
like you said, bro, it's like, you know, you're actually in your head, before me and asking you, is that you want to open doors for people, do you get me? But then I'm doing this entertainment wise, and we see it with YouTube and stuff like that, blah, blah. There's other avenues as well, do you get me? It's not just, you know, our parents, get in the class, go to school and that, because let me tell you something, my dad, he would love to have a son like you, yeah? Because now one of us is in college. Wait, Jess,
Funny
Jess in college.
thing is,
Jess in college.
My
Shout out Jess.
my dad didn't even push me to do it. Like,
Yeah.
he was telling me to do other stuff, and I was like, nah, it's not what
I feel like when they don't push it,
Like, oh.
time to do accounting and engineering, all that kind of stuff.
But it's still school.
Yeah, it's still school.
Still
Yeah,
school.
it's calm, but like at the same time, you need to make it understood as well. Like, what actually you like, and you're passionate about.
Yeah,
because you can't be living through your parents. Like,
yeah, I see. Yeah, it's like, you know, I see. Our parents, man. I said my dad, he'd be proper because they wanted to obviously go because they brought here was to have a better life, blah blah. Before I finish on you, right? One question. Obviously, we're not gonna go into your financials, right? I'm not gonna do that. But I know you make this nigga spends, because you don't snap it as much. You're humble with your flex.
I don't snap it either.
Hey!
He's the one that snaps.
You be in Brown Thomas like 5 times a week, bro.
Nah,
you
that's
know what I
not
mean?
true.
Like, we
That's
haven't
not
went
true.
there in 3 years. I went there last Christmas. Got herself a little something nice, yeah? Didn't eat lunch for 3 weeks, but fuck it. Come here, right? Come here, right? From, you said you worked in Dunn's, yeah? Obviously, Dunn's wage, probably 4 or 5 a week, whatever, yeah? Talk to me about that first lawyer check. What were you, did you scream? What did you
You'd be
do? Did
surprised.
you look after your mom? What's the gig?
It's not even all that. Like, it's like no, like I'm generally speaking, like, is in like with law, it's like it's long. Like, I graduated in uni 2020, we're in 2023, but I'm still in the process of doing exams. So once them exams are over now, I have to go to law school again for another 1 year and then 2 years of training. So we're looking at 2026 before you're like, okay, this is it. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a reason why there's all these barriers in place. First of all, do you know what I mean? It's not coincidence. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's a very elite thing where it's like, okay, like for example, to do my 8 exams, like I'm paying like nearly 4K between like sitting the exam, like nearly a 120 exam, doing the prep courses. If you fail the exam, you pay it again. So it's like, it's not just, okay, calm, you start your new job, because you have to start at the very, very bottom. And then like, I'm still in the process, but like, it's like, what's going to keep me going now is what I'm seeing in the long term. Like, because once you qualify, long day.
Bro.
Long.
No, I hear it.
Do you know what I
And
mean?
you know what? With all them,
It's like, you
with all them
can't-
exams, 4K,
Yeah.
blah blah. Do you know what? I'd actually rather be a Moibi. Let me get to you, bro. Like, obviously, look, you have a. Do you know what? I'm gonna pay you. I don't give a shit. I need to know that broke meal like you do. That you won't tell. You're so shit. Do you know it? Do you know what's broke meal?
Bro, what?
It's broke meal. Don't see when you have no, like, you don't want to
Okay,
spend money
okay.
on
No,
food.
no,
Yeah,
this is
it's
not
like
about
noodles
spending money
and
on
shit.
food. This is regular. this is because I can't cook in it. So obviously.
No wonder you're saying you can't survive in the jungle. You need a woman at your big age.
No. I can survive, yeah. Obviously, I feed myself, but I can't share the things I make because it's embarrassing. You know what I mean? The combos I put together, yeah, I might get cancelled. You know what I mean? So,
No, I won't get to do it on camera because you're so
Biscuit
embarrassed.
and noodles.
You won't tell me.
no, I haven't told anybody. Even
I don't even
Is
know
it
about
that
it.
bad?
Even when I'm making it, yeah, and my housemates, I hear footsteps. I have to hide it, put it. You know what I mean?
Is it that bad?
I just can't share it, man. Some mad combos. You know what I mean?
What's it? Is it like fucking noodles and bread? What is it?
That's normal.
No, but that's down bad. That's a college meal though. No noodles and all. That's a college
No,
meal.
but this is not even down bad. This is, let's say we go out, yeah.
Yeah.
We enjoy it, we buy drinks. You
Yeah.
know, the next day, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So it's not like I have no peas. This is
No, it's
No,
not.
we know you don't have peas. We know you have peas though.
Yeah.
We know you have peas, but it's just like, but what? Okay, so that's the reason. It's not saving money. It's just you can't cook.
Yeah, I can't cook. So
But why is it embarrassing then? Just say it
No,
then.
I can't. I have to take it to the grave. I have to take it
Bro,
to the grave.
okay, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
At least okay, because people have heard me talk about me obviously struggling with money and stuff early doors. You know, Irish people they come into you're not gonna have lunch. I'm telling them I'm fasting, I'm Muslim and all. Just that I have 50 cent in my account. I've told them, right?
Yeah.
So I know come up, I can see you're fresh, lad. Ralphie tracksuit,
Yeah.
always on holidays, Monaco living, you're fresh, right? I'm giving you the flowers, right?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Because then they Kimoyibi is thievery. Is that even the word thievery? Is thievery a word?
Theft.
Theft is glorified in our community. And listen, there's certain man that are not gonna like this. Charge it. Do you get me? I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day,
Charge it.
he's you're getting glorified for something that was I mean Yeebies or robbing. He's getting glorified for it. I just don't rate it. Whatever. Yeah, calm. But I hear it though. I hear it because I'm about to join you guys. But anyways, right? Anyways, right? What you though? When you were starting off, like earning money, the struggle. Talk to me about that struggle, like at the start, like where it's just like, this is peak, and then obviously getting to where you are now, college and stuff, and your job now. Talk to us about like your come up.
So obviously, bro, you see, leaving cert, yeah, bro, I didn't have a clue what I want to do, man. Obviously, there'll be some talkers that come into school and they tell you the career paths, blah 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 blah. I went to I think DCU opening day or something like that, and then there's like a leaflet, yeah. I read one thing, one girl, she done sports science. Now she's a physio, Liverpool. I was like, this one here, hey Liverpool. Okay, if I can't make it as a footballer, then I can wiggle my way into the club. You know what I mean, bro? I applied for sports science. Yeah, I was just thinking, this is not for me, man. Then I have a friend Toba. You know Toba?
Yeah.
Shout out Toba, man. That's my guy. You know what I mean? He put down engineering in Minute. So I was like, this guy is a man of God. He's a smart guy. Let me follow him. You know what I mean? 'Cause, bro, I'll keep it real, man. I keep it real. I didn't have a clue what I want to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honestly and truly, I didn't have a clue. So okay, let me follow this guy. He'll lead me in the right direction. You know what I mean? I trust his judgment. So then I put down for DIT and Minute as well. And then I got DIT. And then I done a 3-year level 7. And then just to make the CV sexy, I added a level 8 1 year. And then I applied for a job, engineering job. And then I got it. Then started 2020, right? Obviously the pandemic hit.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. The traveling, yeah.
Yeah.
Talk, bro. Before you get into that, right?
Yeah.
Quarantine, bro. For you, what was it? Korea or something? Japan was it?
I'll get into it. But yeah, so I was here. So when I graduated in 2020, and I started my job in June. July, I was flying away. You know what I mean? So I went to Taiwan for the first time. Never heard of this place. You know what I mean? And if it wasn't for the job, yeah, you wouldn't be thinking of, I'm going to this place, or you get me. So yeah, but I had to quarantine for 2 weeks, man, in a hotel. Obviously, I was excited. You know what I mean? Fresh out of college, big boy job. I'm going to Asia for the first time for free. You know what I mean? I'm flying private. Oh, not private. First class. The seat turns into a bed.
Talk, bro.
There's Wi-Fi on the
Yes.
plane. The ladies coming. I flew with China Airlines. Hey,
Black men.
Hey, sir, you want wine?
Yeah, reload me,
Yeah,
man.
can I have wine? Yeah. I was just sipping. I was 40,000 miles in the air. I'm talking to my mom downstairs. Yo, this is the good life. I land, yeah. Mercedes V-Class picks me up. The doors, they open automatic. The guy, sir, can I take your bag? He took the bag, put it in. I walked in. Okay, you know what I mean? Bro, how long? Like 2-hour journey, man, from the airport to where I was staying. I mean, couldn't stop because COVID here now, so you might give something, you know what I mean? So if you need to piss, it's long. 2-hour journey. Phew, phew, phew. Went here, I got to the hotel, Crown Plaza. At the time they're doing quarantine at Crown Plaza, yeah? Walked into the room. Fuck. Bro, it's like a mini swimming pool. Not swimming pool, but like a bathtub, yeah. Bro. Room was clean, you know what I mean? But yeah, 2 weeks there. Suffer, man. But when I got out, enjoyment, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying this, I'm buying this, I'm going here, I'm looking at this.
Talk to us about, remember, because I have a question for you guys, right?
Yeah.
I always have Be Humble will know, and my brother will know, we always have these arguments, but see where you bought a watch over there, yeah?
That was Korea.
Korea, you bought you bought a big boy watch over there, yeah?
Yeah.
How did you feel when you bought it? Did you get that feeling that you thought you'd get, or were you like, this isn't it, like this is not the feeling I thought I was gonna get?
So, okay. The watch he's referring to is a Cartier, right? So, I told myself that when I graduate, yeah, I'm gonna gift myself a big boy watch. You know what I mean? Because even with college, bro, there was we'll get into that story later. But there was one stage of college, yeah, where it was suffer. You know what I mean? Should I explain it now?
We're pardon in a talk.
Okay.
Talk, bro.
So basically during college, yeah, 2019, Afro Nation was 2019, right? Yeah, 2019. So 2019 was it was a good year, kind of bad year. So in terms of fun, I had fun. I went to France,
Paris,
went to Belfast, I went Croatia. I went Barcelona for my birthday. So it was a good year in terms of that, yeah. But I think I was having too much fun, man. My education my studies was falling behind. You know what I mean? So, and obviously family issues as well. So when it came to summer exams now, no, actually, sorry, winter exams, I failed 7, and I've never failed
7 subjects.
Yeah, I've never.
Zoba. Don't come up here and call me Zoba again. Zoba.
Okay, show you the degree.
Degree in pounding.
Show you the
2 kids.
You see?
Joking.
But yeah.
Go ahead.
But it's more to do with family issues, man. It put my head somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I failed 7 subjects, bro. I've never failed an exam in my life. Well, in college. You know what I mean? So, and obviously, when you fail exams in winter, you have to go repeat it in summer. Yeah? But I was still enjoying. You know what I mean? That's my Barca. You know what I mean? Then it came to summer, yeah? Came back from Croatia. Head was gone, man. Now it's time to face these exams, yeah? And at the time, Afro Nation was happening. Right?
It didn't go.
Bro, I suffered, man. I was in the library in college, yeah? I was sitting near the window. The sun was beaming on my head. Bing! And I was there studying, bro, yeah? I was there studying, yeah? And then at the same time, I was battling the FOMO. So I'm looking at my phone. I'm seeing, hey, Afro Nation, whoa. Hey, whoa. I was like, my head. Bro, I swear to God, I went to Ryanair. I checked flights. I was going to risk my education for fun, man. Thank God, yeah, the flights were 400. Put it to the side. I do my studies, yeah? I swear to God, I passed all of them except one. You can only fail one. So if I failed another one, I would have to repeat the whole year again. But you see, like you said, Israel, it's about the mentality.
I was gonna touch on that because, like I said, you asked me, and I'm glad you said that because we're chopping it up. We can slag each other, have a bit of banter. But there is sometimes, because I'm one of them, yeah, and a lot of people around me as well. That's what I said to you about you, like, and what I brought you on is like to show people that look, sometimes in life you have to make sacrifices. Because I was talking to one of the girls from GTG, she was telling me about like where she made a good point. She sacrificed her youth to live the life that she's living now. Do you get me? So she just can't, like, when she's living good, she can look after herself, this, that, and that, blah, blah. And she doesn't need a man to fund her life and all that, blah, blah. She just needs a man to add to her life. Do you get me? And I look back, sometimes now, not all, because like I said, my thing was always football. Do you get me? Until I got injured, I couldn't think about that's about skills. Yeah, I'm supposed to be a footballer, supposed to be all this, blah, blah, this, that, and that. But sometimes I look back and I will be like, I was like, I wish I had a kind of, after football didn't work out, it's gonna turn around and be like, boom. Focus a bit more, do you get me? Because, like I said, the life you were living now, this is why I remember we were having this conversation, you were kind of debating it, where you were like, nah, like, why would I flex and all that? Oh, look, I have to have this. Like, nah, you deserve to flex because you gave up your youth to be in the position you are now, do you get me? And if someone, say for instance, someone hasn't got it like the way you have it, like you just said there, you're looking at people, Afro Nation, whoa, I was there doing whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you know what I mean? Like that.
You didn't know I was in the study.
Do you know what I mean?
As
And
a
when you're
library.
studying, the light is bouncing on the head. Do you know what I mean? And I'm putting you, I'm crying because I'm putting you Ladbroke slip. That's my own. Do you get me? Where people are these are, to be great in life and anything you do, from me anyway, you have to make sacrifices. Do you get me? 100% have to make sacrifices, and you did. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's good to have, like, you know, give flowers, and obviously you can talk about your Cartier, you can talk about your holidays, blah blah. Because like I said, in our community now, they glorify robbery, and I'm just like, no. Would you get me? Like yeah, okay, at the end of the day, listen, do your thing. Do your thing, but there's this other side where why is a man that's working hard for his money doing the humble flexing? Remember you talked about on Charger, you talked about you get taxed people's salary. Do you get me? Yeah. So is that now? That's not by month now. That's like per year, isn't it?
No, but monthly.
Yo, what month are we in now? Yo,
Wait.
March.
You get taxed 20K a month.
No,
Not 30K.
Like,
No, I'm
no,
talking about
salary.
No, I'm talking about some
The monthly salary.
Yeah, monthly
So
salary.
you get paid in the month you get
No, 'cause I
taxed.
see it. No, I have a little snoop. I work in finance. I see.
Yeah.
The tax is bad. It's like 40%, isn't it? Usually in that bracket, it is.
Yeah, heavy.
Yeah, it's bad. I remember looking at as a nurse or a doctor, something like that. Anyways, right? Got paid 8.5 G's, boys. Got taxed 4.
Yo, I just mentioned that I got tax 3.
It's bad, boys. But does that make you want to leave Ireland? Stuff like that, or no?
To be honest, yeah.
To fuck
just,
off.
Just have to charge it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, obviously, there's a bigger picture, yeah.
Yeah.
And someone said it like, if you're getting taxed that amount, it just shows how much you're making. You know what I mean? But obviously, it's not coming into your pocket, so it's kind of, you know what I mean? Go to Dubai.
And do you have that
Zero
kind
tax.
Of, do you have that kind of attitude? Do you know, sometimes when I don't like tax that fucking much now, but I look at it. Do you ever see Irish people sometimes they be like, "Oh, I'm paying you guys $1, I'm paying you guys so it's real." Do you guys have that, or you just don't care? You just charge it.
I don't care, man. It's at the end of the day, yeah. They're gonna take it anyway. So there's no point of me looking down on someone. I pay you down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I want to answer your question. Yeah.
Talk to me
about the watch. What was the question? How did I feel?
Yeah. So where I'm gonna go with that after you make your point is so how did it make? Did you get that feeling that like we're in college where you're like, I'm gonna buy a bus down when I get out of school? Would that fulfill you? Or you were like, this ain't it.
So obviously, I like watches and I like nice things. You know what I mean? And obviously, watches. It doesn't mean you're rich, but it's a symbol of something. You know what I mean? But it was a gift to myself anyway, right? So yeah, I always wanted a Cartier. Cartier is probably my favorite watch brand. You know what I mean? So I was in Korea, and I just wanted to go see the prices because you know Asia, you think things are cheaper, innit? So my boy, shout out to Paps, he was driving, yeah. So I just put into the Google Maps like a Cartier shop, the closest one. So we went to one, right? But this one was like a boutique store, innit? And it was in a hotel, a high-end hotel, Intercontinental. And I walked in, yeah, or we pulled up, and I'm seeing supercars, see Ferrari, Lambo. So I was like, So we went in, we were looking for the places, and there was also a mall under the hotel. So we're looking for it. We didn't see this shop, yeah. So I was like, okay, I need to go to the toilet, yeah. So as I was walking to the toilet, I saw a shop. I was like, oh, okay, is it here, innit? So I went in. My man didn't speak English. I did a Google Translate, you know what I mean? So I told him what I'm looking for. And then yeah, we're just shopping, looking around, yeah. And then so I showed him a picture of what I wanted. So the one I wanted is a big face. You know what I mean? But
Black strap.
Huh? No, not black strap. Metal.
Oh,
Metal,
okay.
So yeah, I was looking. He didn't have it. So then he showed me a picture, right? He showed me a picture of what he had. It was smaller, but I was like, I want the big one though. You know what I mean? But I was like, I was like, how much? It's like 1 million in their currency. So I was like, okay, it's smaller face and cheaper.
How much for the people? 1 million. So how much is that like in?
Yeah, you
euros?
listen. You guys have
currency converter.
Go on Google.
All right, go on.
Currency
See,
converter.
there's the humble thing again.
Go on Google.
There's the humble thing again.
And
Go on. Go. Tell your story.
Okay,
Go.
so-
Go. I'm messy.
So he showed me a picture. I was like, okay, yeah, bring it. Do you know what I mean? So he brought it. The next day we came. I thought it was gonna be bigger. So I saw a small thing. Like, boss, what's this? You know what I mean? But then I was like, you know what? Sometimes you have to, what's the word? Settle? No. Compromise. So I was like, yeah, let me grab it. Bro, so I want to pay by card, yeah? They didn't take card, right? They took cash. Bro, me and Pops, we had to go empty accounts. Oh no, we had to go empty ATM.
Yeah.
So I have a credit card, and luckily they had that branch there. So just going to this ATM, bro. I had like a stack. I don't know if you've seen it, but I have a picture.
Yeah, I know you're yeah.
I have a stack
Of your
You know what I
money.
mean? I took it. Yeah, I was counting. Peep, 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 peep. Okay. Boom. Took the watch. You know, did it make you feel happy? To answer your question, yeah, it did, because I earned it. I didn't rob, right? It has been pending, and yeah, fuck it, man. I'm in Asia. Let me get a young. You get me? So
Yeah, so
does that answer your question?
Yeah, no. To where I was going, right, Daniel. I want you to. Obviously, we're gonna have a conversation around it. So, why I was arguing in my house and stuff with people, can money buy happiness? He just said there it could, right? So this is what they tell
He
me.
didn't say that.
No, he was happy.
He felt good. I feel
No,
like
do you think? Right?
it's
Pass that as well, please. Yeah,
it's okay
so-
at the time, but I don't think it's permanent happiness though. Like money does solve a lot of problems, yeah, but it's not permanent happiness. Like for example, like similar to himself. Like for example, I wouldn't buy like something big unless I've achieved something for me to.
Okay, you
do
reward
that.
yourself.
Like for
once
example,
you
even the
achieve
car or
something,
whatever.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
because I passed my exams or I can't get the car. Finish uni. Guess
Can I ask you a
something.
question? Can I ask you a question, right?
That-
What you have there, wrist there,
I
bro?
have nothing, man.
I want to
No,
listen, right? But is that what? See right now, right? You're saying 'cause you're in. I see you're in exam season, right? You're
Yeah,
studying.
again, yeah.
Is that where you're going down the bleeding dishwasher, the punto?
Which?
Is that where you're going down that punto?
No, so obviously,
You got rid of the Merc.
yeah. So obviously, I had the Merc.
Yeah.
Like so, obviously start with a new company, whatever, and I'm 15 minutes from the office now.
Yeah.
Driving. If there's no traffic, driving there is 10 minutes. So, in the morning rush hour, it'll take like 30 to 40 minutes. I'm taking the bus there, and I'm renting out in town. So why the fuck am I keeping the car that's just there sitting, making me lose money? So I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
I hear that. No, but so
The
you,
car's gone now.
you don't think? Do you know what? Yeah.
But like, yeah,
Go on.
No,
No, go ahead.
like obviously that's obviously not an easy decision, because obviously the reason I got the car was because obviously I achieved something, but obviously as like you need to like make tough decisions. Like, I mean, fair enough, it's here now, but like you can't let that now be the source of your happiness. Like, calm, because life is always going to continue changing. Like, next car will come, no problem. Like, do you know what I mean?
It 100% is not the source of your
Yeah,
happiness,
yeah.
right? But what I hate about when you have these conversations is
Yeah.
how people downplay
Yeah.
the importance of money.
Nah,
Right?
money's important.
Because at the end of the day, right, I always talk about, and like I said, I'm shamed. You know, you guys know I'm shameless, yeah? I always talk about how fat I am, yeah? Right? Now, do you get me? So for me now to go to Sani Fitness, I say to him, Sani, I'm not happy with my body. Train me. Sani's going to look at me and say, yeah, no problem, Dongo.
Carry, like,
It's going to cost.
a few
Do you get me?
bills,
So it's
yeah.
for me to get happy, money. Yeah? Right? When your stomach is playing drums like Smiley and you're hungry, yeah? What do you need to fill your stomach? To eat. Money. When your electricity is doing chwee, it's not you and your happiness smiling, hey, I'm happy, yo.
Yeah.
It's gonna, do you get me? So money is very, very, very important in our lives. It shouldn't be the root of your happiness, you get me? Of course not. Then we have family, we have our mothers, we have our fathers, we have our friends, whatever. I hear that. I have children, do you get me? But I hate that conversation of people trying to downplay the importance of it. It is, I can even say, this is, if I speak statistics, it's nearly 90% of your life, is it not? Because without we're fucked, are we not? Because at the end of the day, if it wasn't that important, where the fuck are we all getting up at 6 a.m. to go to work? Exactly. It wasn't that important. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, but were you guys who are in that, like, you know, not 1% I can say, but like, you feel like that perception, like, obviously you've had money, our parents always banging on about money, it ain't all that. Is that what you guys are saying?
Which money isn't all that?
Do you think money can buy happiness?
helps relieve a lot of stress.
Yeah.
Which will make you what?
Happy, yes, but
No, it's related, but I don't think it can like buy as in like I can't. How can I say it, man? Okay, you
like
talk. I'm trying.
for example, like money can obviously help you get material things, and help you get food, help your family, whatever. But
The
like,
lights on.
yeah, exactly. But like, for example, like if you're going through some emotional troubles, the family problems, whatever, different things, like money's not gonna fix that.
Yeah,
Do you get me?
it plays a part,
Like,
man. Of course.
Yeah,
it's
it
very
helps. Yeah,
important.
100%. But
Do you know what I
like,
mean?
there's still other stuff that you need to work on yourself as well. Because like, some people use money as a personality trait, and that's fuck.
Yeah.
Like, do you know
No,
what I mean?
that's and here's where I'm going. Now you wanted me to bring up this conversation, right?
Yeah.
So obviously I talked about. I was
Oh, it's the game.
I was let's have a conversation about this, right? So obviously I was in my boy Shao Glody. He's just recently become a father, and for the first time, so we're at his baby naming ceremony, And I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting there cooling. His boys from UK came over, calm. I'm just sitting there cooling. Came in, spud. Some of his boys clocked me. Oh, you're the guy on the internet. Love your stuff. Show me love. All this. Yeah. So I noticed one of the man them was chatting to my sister. You know. So obviously, look, I'm not like Nathan or Sean or Jess. They're gonna watch this. They're very protective of their older sister. We're like, no man can go near you. All this, that. Pretty protective, yeah. But me, I'm just like, she's 27. Do your thing. Like, it's about time you go and get that. Because apparently my mom was telling me, I don't know if you guys know the conversation about bride price. Apparently we get some of the money. So my mom saying to me, apparently we get some of the money.
Uncles, no?
Bride price, yeah. So say if
I don't know about the bride,
your
I think the
sister,
uncles do.
we get no, the uncles do, but I think it comes down to us. That's what my mom was telling me. I'm gonna have a conversation on bride price as well, but not today because clearly we haven't got a clue. But anyways, right? So obviously, apparently we're meant to get a percentage. So I'm like, yeah, lovely bet, right? Grand. So yeah, so I'm sitting there, I'm chatting to. I think I was with JFC, yeah. I remember JFC.
Shout out JFC.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there chatting to her, but I can hear my man just chatting away, you know.
Giving a game.
Yeah, giving game. And my sister, she's shining teeth. I was thinking, raw. I was like, I want the nigga to move to me. His game is shit. Move to me, bro. Like, no problem, a fuck. Move to me. I'm just thinking, Irish. I was thinking, I've seen niggas, move to girls in this country, and I've seen it with my own eyes. My own boys have done this, where they bang the little 2-2 job on Snap, bugger, 20K, send it to a girl, do you get me? Or going to the club, popping bottles. Or they do this thing as well. Like I said, I don't give a shit. Hate me all you want, where they'll see a girl. I've seen this, boy. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Hey, they're grabbing the girl by the arms, do you get me? There's no, like, decorum, there's no game, do you get me? So that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. Yeah. Do Irish niggas have Riz?
No.
Do you have Riz? Do you have Riz? Cause everyone's gonna speak now. But no, so what? Like, it's like you said, Smiley said it to me before, and I deep. I was like, yeah, some guys' personality is that money. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's facts, man.
Yeah. So, but that's what I'm asking. Do Irish guys have Riz?
Everyone's different, isn't it?
No, but I don't know. That's who's different. Do they have Riz?
But you see what it is, yeah. Okay, I think they use the money, because that's what the girls accept.
No, but like,
if
that's what attracts them, they're obviously going to use it to their advantage, though.
Exactly. Let me give an example, yeah. We were at, we were somewhere, innit?
The PR street there.
We were somewhere, yeah. No, someone, a little funny,
bro.
You know what I mean? Yo, there's a new face, huh? You know what I mean? So obviously she was with her brethren, yeah, and I know the brethren, right? So I was like, yo, you know what I mean? Introduce, you know what I mean? So I was like, give her a CRB, about me, right? Then this girl started talking about, he has a Cartier, he travels, and I said CRB as in he's a nice guy, he works, Why are you bringing up them? Those are, that's not CRB. You know what I mean? So now, if she gets, what's the word I'm looking for? Hypnotized by the Cartier, you know what I mean?
She don't like it for you. She's looking at the lifestyle.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you said, why wouldn't I use it to my advantage? If that's what you want, then let's go.
Yeah.
You know that?
Let me ask you, right? Better question then. Do you have Riz?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how are you when you're trying to draw a gal? What's your
now,
let me.
He's a poet, man.
You're a poet.
Yeah, he's a poet. So he's good.
Because you know what,
He's
man?
good.
Do you know what, man? Because I have Weddy and B Money are they're two MMA fighters. They're gonna come up here. I was on TikTok live with them before, and Weddy was saying he'll never call a girl his queen. Yeah, like he just wouldn't do it. So do you like tell them you're a queen, you're beautiful, my sugar banana? Do you do all that or no?
I feel like.
Nah.
You know
that song?
Who said that?
P Square.
It depends on the energy in the girl. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, what do I want from you? First of all, I need to know that for myself. And that obviously, then I have to know how I'm gonna move with you.
Okay,
because as in, like, for example, like, if you want a wife or girl, and if you just want to have a thing, you're not gonna.
She was one of them. Like, listen,
Yo, I'll put it like this, yeah. Since you like football terms, it depends, yeah, on the opponent, innit?
You're not gonna put your starting 11 against bleeding.
Okay, look,
whatever.
if you play different between a friendly, yeah, and Champions League.
Yes, that's what
different standards.
That's what I'm going. But more time when we're heading to the match,
Yeah.
it's a friendly game. More time. You're not looking for a Champions League in a nightclub.
True.
Do you get me?
But there's some
Champions League.
No, but listen, yeah.
Apparently you're finding them in church. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? You're finding them Champions Leagues in church, a library. Do you get what I'm trying to say? College. That type of things.
Lie, man.
But nightclubs is where.
but You see them pastor children there? apparently, like
So I heard,
well,
so I heard.
Someone said it.
a famous man once said,
Yeah.
Moses' goals were scored in church. You know, so shout out to him, innit? Shout out to him.
No, but
Yeah,
see, also you're saying you're a poet. So what do you?
No,
so we
I
don't
didn't
know-
say that. I'm not a poet.
Well,
bro.
he said you're a poet.
He's a
He said
poet.
you're a
He's a poet. Why do you think I call him Pede?
Oh God.
Bro, he's a poet, man. I don't know
No,
why he's
because for me, I actually like.
He's a
I
poet, man.
want to obviously get to know the person, like Jeremy, before anything.
Yeah.
Like
So
what are you about, like Jeremy?
Okay, yeah, you're like
as in
me.
that-
So see with me, I don't like
so
text.
short,
I'd
like-
rather phone calls. Are you like that as well? Get to know them on the phone. Like I don't like
sports
texting.
girls, they want to do phone call now.
No,
Say no
most
more
of
than
the
Jimmy.
most of the Johns I draw, they like phone calls.
Yeah.
But see with me, I'll say it straight. Like I know I'm doing a lot of slagging here. I know I'm doing nothing as well, but I'll say it about myself. Zero. I know I have zero riz. Zero. Like zero. Because me, I'm not a creep either, right? So I'll walk up to a girl. First thing I'll always say, hey, what's up or whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
Then you have lit your window of 5 seconds if they're interested.
Used
Yeah.
to say.
You right? No, yeah, you said, sorry, yeah, Manzambi. Yeah, you said, you right?
Used to
So if the girl's not interested now,
Yeah.
walk away.
Deadass.
What I do is, when you get that eye contact, that's when you know, game's on, do you get me? Go do your thing. But for most of the time, I said it, I don't know where I said it, if it was a part or just a conversation. My funniness gets me in a lot.
Yeah.
It's opened up a lot of doors for me. Just when we're sitting here in front of the camera. Do you get me? So that's one thing that I have that, you know,
That's-
and then obviously you can have a conversation there.
That's why I use. That's why I use as well. Like,
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys know me. Innit?
Yeah.
Like, I'm goofy, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm weird.
Oh, no, you're
you know
a
what I
tick,
mean?
you're a tick, yeah, 100%.
I'm weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, you know.
Well, to show
you-
that side,
wait,
you-
one second. You know, on social media, like that's kind of our alter ego. You know what I mean? We don't show the. Well, you do, but some of us don't show our goofy side. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to put that side of me out there like that. Do you know what I mean? I want to keep myself, the real me, for the people that I care about who are around me. Do you know what I mean? But if I'm talking to a girl, yeah, man, that'd be weird. So that's how I kind of get in. Do you know what I mean? Just be yourself, innit? Instead of being a, hey, look at me. You know what I mean?
I have a meme section. I'm gonna jump into it now, right? It's a bit of a deep one, right? But obviously, look, I don't want to get too deep into the conversation because used to, yeah. I'll say it off cam because obviously the niggas that if I was to talk, they watch this, so I don't want to get you guys in trouble. But it's kind of a where the fuck's this thing now? Yeah, right. So this is obviously the section, meme section of the show, yeah. So. Just on the boy, this goes, I cannot afford another bond with the wrong soul, right? So I want to deep dive into that. When I seen that, I was like, well, let me chat to the book. Obviously, used to were in relationships that...
Short-lived.
What are you doing that for?
like he said, that were short-lived.
Okay. It happens, isn't
But
it?
it was one of
Trial
them.
and error.
No, but it's one of them, right, that, when you're... And I hear it sometimes, when people keep that relationship secret. It's like, because stuff like this where it's like, he's voyage, holiday, living life, all this blah blah, and then pew, it just boils and crashes. Do you guys feel there's not, because obviously it's personal, right? But we're talking and he's gonna answer if he don't want to answer. I'll go for me right now, yeah. So obviously you guys know personally the situation I was going through or whatever, yeah. And it got me thinking in my head, it's just like this kind of, it's now a bust. Do you get me? Because I'm after having 2 kids with 2 different bleeding chatting.
we've
You know what I
talked
mean,
about
boys?
this,
You know what I mean? We can't, you know what I mean? It's
There's nothing else.
it's this or bust. Because before I even get into the question, right, back into the meme, I'm hearing, boys, yeah, the streets, I'm hearing it's freezing, boys. Tell me, you're out there, what's the gig, boys?
It's
We're hearing it's
freezing.
cold, boys.
I don't think it's cold, you know.
Yeah? No, but what?
No, some people are, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, step overs, bicycle kicks, you know what I mean? Some people are enjoying. Me personally,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I like the streets, man. You know what I mean? Me, I want to be
You're a
local.
relationship guy, yeah?
I wouldn't say I'm a relationship either. I'm trying to be.
Bro, you can't have your cake
trying
and
to
eat
be.
it, bro. You know what I mean? You can't have your cake and eat it.
No,
you're not in or you're not.
No, I'm trying to be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm active on the streets. Like, obviously, I'm single, innit? But I'm not active. I wouldn't say I'm active. I'm here playing different matches. You know what I mean? I'm reserved. You know what I mean?
What happened in these relationships in life, wherever, yeah, just as that made you, because you're guys who are walking, so you're walking towards a goal. Do you think a girl is a distraction where you're going now, or
Depends what girl.
girl,
Depends on the girl, innit? If she has the same drive as you, then it works. You know what I mean? If she, like he said, she wants to see you every day, she's not pushing you towards your studies, then, you know what I mean? So why you smiling?
no? Because I want to deep dive into it, but this is too red hot.
Yeah.
Look, you said,
Don't
like you
say
said,
names,
boy,
don't say
you
names.
can have no, never say names. I'll never say names. That's disrespectful. But it's like it's one of them things. Oh, for season 1, I say names, not about it. I won't give a shit. But like, nah, it's one of them. It's like Like you said, you can talk on camera, but there's real life out there. Do you get me? There's real life out there. Yeah. But no, I want to say, like, obviously, we're in kind of public relationships, yeah? It's like, you know, does this put you off, or just like, you want to go again, or no?
What do you mean?
Right. Going back into a relationship, going and doing all that again, being because it's tough. Like I said, it looks like you said Instagram. It looks all nice, but deep down, it's not always like that. Do you know what I mean? So do you want to put yourself back in there or no?
Like,
you're enjoying it. You're enjoying it.
Listen, yeah.
Was the talk.
Obviously, listen. Wait.
To speak.
Listen, yeah.
Doing the voice with you. He's the one. That's why I asked him. The street's cold. It's warm for you.
So yeah, I'm a lover boy. He knows that. That's why he calls me gay. Yeah,
Told you.
That's calm.
Told you.
But obviously, my problem has
Why is he
been
gay if he's a lover boy?
Not gay as in he likes man them. Gay as in
no, I know. We know what
like I said,
mean,
basically I
boy.
just do too much for girls or something like that. That's calm.
Do you know what? I can't lie. Do you know what? No, I'm gonna deep dive. I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna deep dive. I've said it before. I'm gonna say it to your face, right? I feel like you're too nice. You're too nice.
Yeah.
You are girls will look at you, mongo. You know what I mean? Nice guy, and I take advantage of that.
Yeah, 100%.
And you know what? Like I said, I think sometimes I was looking at you. I look at you. I'm like, you need to be. No, but I'm loving you now.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
What? 20 matches a week. No, but you know what I mean? Look, I'm loving that. You know, look how aggressive. In the past, I used to look like you'll get with a girl, boom, holiday and Louis this and now I'm thinking this brother's doing too much. You know what I mean? You feel like you feel like you're like that a bit. You're too nice.
Now, obviously, like as I said at the beginning, reevaluate my life. Why am I making these certain decisions?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You need to put yourself first. Do you know what I mean? Like if something's not adding to me, then gone.
You know what the Lil Wayne saying, Lollipop? It ain't tricking if you got it.
I don't know.
Shout out to Weezy. Yo, if you got it like that, yo, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Charge it. You get me? If I'm in a relationship with you, yeah, you have to give your all. Maybe he does it too quick or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I mean? But if I'm in a relationship with you, yeah, then I'm gonna go hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that doesn't,
100,
if that doesn't work, phew, I get the next one.
Yeah. But obviously,
You know what I mean? Obviously, you change your tactics.
we've had this conversation before. Like for me, it's like obviously, like I don't really feel like you can do something too quickly. Like, do you know what I mean? Like if that's how you feel about them, that's how you feel about them. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, like at the same time as well, you use some common sense as well. Like,
Yeah, you have to be smart, man.
just wait a bit.
I mean,
See the energies, try like whatever, like you know. But obviously, I never do that. I'm just like, boom, okay, you need this, all right, cool, let's go. But now I'm just like, okay,
It ain't tricking if you
take
got
the foot
it.
off the pedal, do some preseason training before we go back, before we start the league again. You get me? Get that fitness up.
What said? Do some preseason training. Right, I have another one for you boys. Right, this one actually made me laugh, and I want you to be as honest as you can. Yeah, where the fuck are all this? Wait, too many bleeding screenshots. What's going on?
did I answer the question though? Yeah. Did I answer the question?
You
the
did,
meme
yeah,
section.
you did. Oh God, is it that boys?
Here, have your stuff.
All right, here we go.
Bleeding tick.
Right, having a female as a best friend is like having chicken for a pet. You will eat it someday. Have you guys ever clattered your female friend?
No.
Have you?
Listen,
Me answer already.
I know niggas.
I answered.
Listen, yeah.
Did you think I believe you?
Listen,
You
yeah.
don't have to believe you.
I don't.
I haven't.
I don't.
Say it. Let's
I'm not gonna say name.
No, say name. Let's go. No, let's
You
go.
haven't-
Is it a Twitter
You
one?
haven't- you
Is
haven't-
it Twitter?
you haven't- What Twitter?
Twitter.
No, whore.
Yeah.
Bro, that was bad. Hardly,
Okay,
bro.
cool. Who?
Even though I tried.
Adam and Eve and the Garden of Eden.
Failed badly. But I gotta get into that.
Forbidden fruit, isn't it?
You can't have forbidden fruit.
No, like Adam and Eve.
Oh.
What did they eat? In the Garden of Eden.
You want a little taste? I mean,
Well, okay, boys.
It's bad. It's not good.
Have you ever attempted to? And,
Nah.
And it was kind of one of them was like, oh no, we just gotta ruin the
Like,
friendship.
I wouldn't.
you see what it is? You have to be careful what you say because you might get a relationship. And, I watched your pod. So
No, but like the thing
is this how you think?
No, but that's calm. I don't have an issue with that because like when I get with someone, I tell them I'm a dirty laundry. Like it's for me, it's like take me as I am or don't take me at all,
Yeah,
and
facts,
that's fine.
bro.
Like,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
facts.
Like I'm not gonna
Yeah.
stay here and lie to
When
you.
I got
like,
in this
whatever.
relationship, because it was one of them things, right? I was
fuck
just
that.
like,
Everything on the table.
Laundry was very
Yeah.
dirty, bro. This was
you get me? Like,
this was scruffy, yeah.
You need some bleach,
Yeah, bro. This is
Skid marks.
everything.
Skid marks.
This is that smelly ass you were talking about earlier,
No,
right?
he was talking about.
No, he was talking about. Right? But it's like, oh, you go in there, you lay out your CV and like, this is
Yeah,
blah blah,
100%,
100%.
man.
But you two are trying to look me in the eye right now and tell me.
No, I haven't.
You have never you ever thought about?
No, I haven't cleared.
You ever thought about?
I would talk about. You see, okay, I'll put it like this here. I've only recently, yeah, maybe like of 20, like actually said, okay, these are my female friends. Do you know what I mean? I might have known, you might know people for years, yeah, but then you become closer as time goes on. For example, like, you know, the Abs Angels.
Yes, I know Abs
Do you know
Angels.
what I mean? Obviously, I've known them for years. I see them as
I've tried about 3 of them. All said no.
You've tried 3.
Yeah, you've all said
Yeah,
no.
you need to relax, man. You know
I
what I mean?
said no Riz.
So what brought us closer? Yeah,
No Riz.
What brought us
How you
closer
trying
was,
3 people and they all say no.
we went Marbs together, right?
Yeah.
I think I was the only guy with them. I didn't try Clark nothing. I see them as sisters. You know what I mean? So to answer your question, no, I haven't.
It's happened, yeah.
Oh, it has happened.
Yeah.
And what was the relationship like after that? Was it still
Like
same?
it depends. So like it depends on like how mature we are about that situation. Like as in like, okay, that happened, cool. It's either move on and continue being friends, or like
Don't like you went back.
no, hardly. Like obviously like
Why didn't you
there's
go back?
huh?
Why didn't you go back?
Didn't go back. Go back for what?
Was it good?
Like another round, no?
Did you enjoy it?
No, but like it's like it's one of
Second round.
Nah,
Did
like
you
as
enjoy
in-
it? Was it nice?
It's whatever, like, you know.
No, I think was it nice?
What you mean it was nice? It's
Did you
just-
enjoy it?
It's
Did you
just-
enjoy
it's
yourself,
just
bro?
whatever. Like I'm
Was
not
there-
like I'm not thinking about any specific situation or whatever. But I'm just saying like
No, but answer the question, though, bro.
what you mean? What hand
You
you
know what we're
question?
talking about. Do you know? Do you
did it
know?
make you
Listen,
feel good?
listen. I'm gonna do some actions here, right? Do you ever see? Do you ever see on entry? Did you go like? Do you ever see when did you go? Hey.
To keep it composed, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Did you enjoy it? Like that's what. Why would you not go back? Because sometimes you might.
Because
not
obviously,
enjoy
like
it, you get me?
sometimes you're like, okay, shit, like
So it was wrong?
yo, yeah. Sometimes it can be wrong, yeah.
Okay, but did you enjoy it in the moment, though? That's the question.
I guess.
So why did you say that?
But like,
you
obviously,
already
like,
admitted
but
that
like, obviously, the situations as well. Like, for example, you said like, okay, calm. You think about it or whatever, calm. But you wouldn't do it because you need to be like, okay,
Yeah.
our friendship is more important than my lust.
Facts.
Do you get me? Like, let's just keep.
I sense,
keep
you know what,
it
from the
to
two
yourself,
of you, right, just on French, I sense you're the more mature one out of the two of you. I'm getting
Me?
a lot.
Who
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
Nah.
No? Oh, sorry, just for the cameras, yeah.
No, like the thing is,
It just depends on the situation.
It depends.
But overall,
It
I think
depends.
it's me, though.
Oh, yeah?
Overall, yeah.
No, because see, so, I'm going to ask you this, right, on enjoyment, right? Like I said, I seen a TikTok earlier. I don't know if you've watched Chucky, have HC Pod, yeah?
Yeah.
And they were talking about, have you ever entered a lorry? Like,
No.
what's that?
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Burro.
So you've never entered a lorry?
Never.
Not even an emergency law, nothing?
Never.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
listen, see me, yeah?
I have.
Just, I don't lose composure just because
No,
I
it's not
want
to lose composure.
I want to bust a nut.
Yeah, listen, I hear that.
No, you still have to hold.
Yeah, no, but
Your-
listen,
your
everyone,
standards, right?
listen, everyone needs love.
Yeah.
Everyone needs
Listen,
love, right?
Lori's is not my type.
No, but everyone needs love, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So,
So we leave for people like you to go.
I've entered a lorry before. I didn't enjoy it. That's what I'm saying.
You enjoyed it?
So, no, I didn't.
No.
It was a horrible experience.
Yeah.
It was
Too much
it was
baggage.
too much boom. But here,
Yeah.
with you, yeah, you were saying, did the female friend thing? No.
Oh, I said no. Like it's in the past it has happened, and obviously some female friends didn't stay friends and whatever.
Because of that.
Yeah.
No,
'Cause obviously like
it
because
would,
sometimes
it
feelings
would,
feelings
it
can get
would.
involved, and then that's where it becomes
Yeah,
a
no,
problem.
it would
like-
kind of.
Yeah,
it
but
would.
See,
You're-
there's people that are together right now that have been best friends. That's great for them because they've ended up going into a relationship.
Your common
Yeah.
sense has to supersede your lust, like you said, man.
Yeah, but like,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Nah, I love that, boys. What I'm gonna, so we're I kind of end. There's gonna be two more little sections I have for you, boys. Yeah. So where I always ask, obviously we've had a good conversation around money, relationships, all that type of stuff. Obviously you guys are doing your thing work wise, which is great. But I want to ask you guys, yeah, if any advice you would have for, like, obviously these are young men, but obviously there's younger men than you. You call yourself Mount Rushmore of Balbriggan. Obviously we're both talented lads. What advice have you got, like, for the youngers coming up in regards to, like, trying to find themselves career wise and that? what steps should they take advice wise instead of leading them into the life of Zuba, you know, that get them in trouble? Go with you, obviously, you have your hand up.
First and foremost, God. Always. That's number one. You know what I mean? If you keep him central, everything else doesn't matter. So that's number one. Number two, I guess, yes, you have to have, how can I say?
Mental strength.
Yeah, mental strength, man. You know what I mean? Because even us, it is easy to sway that way. You know what I mean? So how can you expect someone young that's lost not to fall into that? You get me? So yeah, God, be mentally strong. And number three, obviously it depends on situations, but travel as well. Expand your horizons. You know what I mean? Travel. See me, I love traveling, man. You know what I mean? That's why I'm grounded, I'm reserved, I'm about my business. I travel, see different things, you get different perspectives of life. You know what I mean? You meet new people, you try new things, and yeah, man, you can come now and share with others, and then, like you said, pass it on to the next. That's why I took my brother Monaco. You know what I mean?
Talk to me on that. I really know. Do you know what? Like I said, I know we've been joking and stuff, and obviously, you know, people take things out of context when you watch stuff and oh, look at these men with podcasts or whatever.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. But what I'll say is though, you know, I really rated that because even with me, with kids and me missus, no, I can't do that right now. Do you get me? I'd love to be able to just. This is why I do what I do. If I ever make it in life, I seen someone post something on Twitter the other day. It's like, in a selfish kind of way, they like treating people because they like seeing that I made you happy. Do you get me? Like you're smiling because I did that for you, kind of thing. Do you get me? Like I remember one day a couple of weeks ago now, little stuff like snow food in the gaff. Ma wasn't getting paid till like the next day or something like that, so she didn't do the shop and I was there in the gaff. Now a little young takeaway for the whole family. That gave me a little satisfaction.
Yeah,
You get me?
that's it, man.
Like, oh, goody, could you just get us boys? I was like, yeah, no problem, take my card, kind of thing. Do you get me? Because I knew, do you get me? So that gave me a little fulfillment. But imagine now you're able to take you're not taking them down to bleeding Spain or Portugal, Monaco, which is not a joke. We all see you were there. Talk to me, how that make you feel being able to take your brother away on holidays?
See what it is? When anyone ever asks me that, I literally say, I wanted to show him a different perspective before the gang members, the GMs, get to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, at least if I show him this, it will rewire his brain. You know what I mean? Because now he's kind of at an age where he's making decisions for himself. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? So now he's working in a car company. You know what I mean? He's wiring cars. He's test driving them. The car is driving by itself. You know, stuff like that. So hopefully I done my job. You know what I mean? So it makes me happy.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have another brother. When his time is right, we'll go again.
What would you? Let me ask you a question. What is it that you, if you want to, obviously it's your personal, but obviously, what have you that you've done for someone you were like, yeah, look, I'm proud of that, family members or whoever. Actually, no, we'll talk off cam. Go on.
Oh, say it.
No, I seen you send the Wungs a nice young little on Rev. I
anyways.
was like, fair play.
Oh,
Shout out to a
sorry,
friend like that.
I forgot about that.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So just in terms of like what Abs was talking about, in terms of like what you'd say to like my younger brother or any person who's younger, is kind of the most important thing is like, don't let your friends and people around you influence you. Like if you want something, just because it's not cool, just because no one else is doing it, don't mind that, don't watch that. You get me? Like, because that's the easiest way to fall into like a whole like, okay, everyone else is doing it, so I'll do it too. You get me? And it's kind of like you need to also like think about what's important to you. Like, do you get me? In terms of like, for example, like if there's no need for you to have those Dior's, bro. Do you get me? Like what? Like you can have the Nikes, whatever. Do you get me? Like, because it's kind of like all this quick money to get a drip. What's that drip gonna add to you, bro? Do you get me? Like at the end of the day, like the people you're trying to impress, if you don't have that today, they're gonna be gone. So you need to like think about that. Like, okay, this is more important than that. Like, why? Well, you're getting these Dior's now, but what are you gonna get for your mum?
Can I cut across you?
Yeah, go on.
I like the way you said that, but you're wearing Pradas.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, why? So that's what I'm saying.
No, like the thing is, like
well, no, I respect you because you're wearing. You get me? But see what you're giving that advice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw Daniel on Dongos. He said, yeah, but he's wearing. You get me? So
yeah, that's
you get me?
that's
But he has
grand.
Nikes too.
Yeah, like
But he has Nikes as well.
yeah, like but like for example, like that's my reality now. But that wasn't always me. Like growing up, like do you know what I mean? Like my mates.
Bro.
No, like
So-
for example, yeah,
sorry to cut.
yeah.
Bro, we just know we've suffered, man. Young, we've suffered. No,
Yeah.
You see shoes. I've done some.
I've
embarrassing things as
I've
well.
worn shoes that were doing this,
Yeah,
bro.
chat.
Do you
know
get
what I
me?
mean?
It's
The shoes
raining
are
and the
doing-
water's coming in.
The shoes weren't doing it if
Yeah?
I speak. The shoes
So,
were doing I
like-
speak. You know? The shoes are doing
You know, you're wearing football boots and you put tape around them.
Yeah.
I can tell you
You
something.
never put tape on your boots, no?
Shoes may have been speaking, but I know he's never wore. I had a brown Adidas tracksuit, yeah. My mom bought me brown Pumas to go with them.
Yeah.
Bet you never had them.
Yeah, I wish I had them. I wish I had them.
I remember the pumps.
Yeah,
I had them chats as well.
No, pumps are the shit back in the day, though.
Yeah, brilliant.
Red,
Wow,
blue.
not these jokes though. I wore, I looked like a bit Norse. Do you know what I mean? I'm a non-uniform day, right? This was the most embarrassing thing ever. I remember non-uniform day. You had this kid. He had a baby blue. Remember Lacoste was in back in the day. Baby blue Lacoste tracksuit. Lacoste runners fresh. They were the days. None of you, man.
You had Lacoste.
The different generation, yeah.
I had Lacoste,
They used to
yeah.
tuck the socks. Remember they
Yeah.
tuck the socks into the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, white clean runners.
Yeah,
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 the
yeah.
bobbins. Yeah, walking to school fresh. I'll go in with my
Chinos
Sunday,
and all as
my
well.
Sunday best short.
Paddy- Paddy's Day. Paddy's Day outfit, that was a wrap,
ass
bro.
out like that. Fucking Dunlop runners boys with a strap. Embarrassing boys. I hear, and that's why even me. Yeah, like I remember my daughter's asking for Canada Goose jackets, and I'm looking at her like, yeah, good luck. I'll send you the Canada before I get your Canada Goose jacket. You know what I mean? Like, but no, but they have more. And what I remember my son at Christmas time decked out in Nike tracksuit, Nike jacket, Nike runners. He was fresh. And I was like, yeah, that's my, like I always had a vision of my children where they're fresh. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the main thing. Even JFC, shout out JFC. I always say that about people can say what they want because I know in our community people talk blah blah. Oh, because you know when mothers go out and stuff like that. And I know I have friends that get stick for going out and stuff, but I know the work that they put in. Our kids are fresh.
Shout out
The
JFC.
gaff is fresh. Cars
Never
fresh.
starving.
Never starving. You know what I mean? No broke meals. None of that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I went to her yard the other day for the first time, yeah. I opened one of the drawers.
yeah.
Sweet.
Do you get me? Do you get me? So you can't with hard work, like how we grow. Because do you know what's funny actually, Joe, that before I forget, obviously we're at my thing, obviously it's sad and that, but there's people that like, you know, our communities there, you know, people that your mum knows, your dad knows, all that. We're all talking about like, grown up Congolese, yeah? And I'm hearing all these stories, right? I know when you were a kid, no one we were telling each other these, your shoes were speaking, right? Whatever, yeah? So don't you, growing up, did you feel like you were the only one that was happening to? No. Like you never thought like, oh, it's not happening to other people. No, I always think like it was only me it was happening. Do you get me?
To be,
Never thought-
kind of, because me and him, we used to live in Kentucky. We used to live in the same estate, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy, in my eyes, he used to live good, man. My parents used to my parents used to compare, oh, why can't you be like Daniel? Oh, Daniel washes his clothes.
Yeah, you know that one? They compare you and all.
But more time, yeah, behind closed doors, this guy's dad's picked him up by the True story. I'm at home, yeah.
Do you remember the Mohawk story?
Which Mohawk?
The shoes. Remember the high tops I wanted to with the stars I wanted to bring to school.
I tell the story then. Tell them then.
Actually, no. I'll take the Mohawk story. Yeah. So obviously, my dad was like very discipline me heavy. Like so,
Yeah.
obviously, one day after school, I was growing out my hair. I went to I think Reggie. He used to go hair. Whatever. Gino's big brother.
Yeah.
So obviously
You
got-
want to say little brother?
Well,
You did this.
No, but Gino's younger brother, like Jimmy,
Yeah, yeah.
obviously got a fresh mohawk. You know,
Yeah.
back in the day, sick.
Hey,
Go home
Dingwe.
now. My dad
You know
sees me,
Dingwe,
he's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this or whatever? Man goes, bald. I was bald.
Yeah,
I
parents
went
are
to
sick.
school
All you have to
crying,
do
bro.
is just cut the
get
middle
me,
part
like,
out and then
yeah.
level out.
Yeah.
But to punish you, bald, no shape up, no, bad out.
I suffered, man, kind of.
But yeah, like you're saying, to compare. Yeah, I was thinking this guy fresh. You know what I mean? He had Lacoste shoes that you're
ones.
talking about. Yeah, he had Lacoste shoes, white, and they obviously the logo's green. But he had laces. I was like, fresh. You know what I mean? He's actually the one that made me want to get them. So I told my dad, yo, but I got the Kappa version with the straps. Those are my first best shoes. I was so gassed, man. But tell your story.
No, I remember Blair, like I said, like his brother used to spoil him. I remember like Adidas boots. No, that Lampard would wear like the fresh ones, real. Remember you get real and fake boots.
Yeah.
Blair got the latest boots. His brother, this is my daughter's grandfather, Arnold. Shout out Arnold. And he was big into Adidas. He loved Adidas. Like, oh, I just wear Nike. I don't wear nothing but Nike. But he was Adidas. Blair would have everything Adidas. Everything Arnold had, Blair had, because he had a good job at his age. And I was just looking out the window, looking at Blair, just always fresh. There's me. I was wearing, like, do you ever see them high-tech? Remember high-tech and Duns? High-tech tracksuits and all, and stuff out of pennies. Yeah, just that. I had that one tracksuit. I'd just rotate. I'd wear every second day, and I was just looking at it, I was just comparing myself. I was like, nah. But then you hear, like, stories like this.
We've
where,
come a long way, man.
Yeah, we're 100% we've come a long way. It's growing up in it. Obviously, I don't want that for my own kids. But yeah, no, so how I end, boys, obviously, I say you watch. So he's got a question.
Why
each.
you always saying?
No, because I see
I
these
know
watches.
it. I know you ask questions.
I
know you ask questions.
I'm messing. But yeah, one question only. But so
To you.
to me, you guys ask me a question. Anything you want to ask, and I have to answer it. So whoever wants to go first, shoot ahead.
Nah, I got still.
Why are you so stubborn, man? Why don't you like to listen?
So stubborn.
Yeah. Like, remember that day we were in Daniel's yard? And we're having a conversation. Oh, I was trying to give advice. And he just kept butting in, wouldn't let me finish.
Was that when I was stressed?
Yeah.
No, look.
But just in general, forget about that. That's just an example. In general, why are you stubborn?
I'll say I'm honest. Like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's one
What
of
made
my.
you stubborn?
It's one of my. If it's a bad trait of mine that kills me with life, probably with relationships, and I remember even with football as a kid, it's ego, bro. Like I have to win. Like every argument, every debate, I have to win. Do you get me? Now more time now. What I will give myself, I don't give a shit. Whoever's in this room won't believe me when I'm wrong, which is rare. I'll put my hand up. I always take accountability for my actions. Always. No one can ever chat to me and ever say that I don't take accountability. You get me? But obviously you have to work on the other side where don't put yourself in the position to be taking accountability. You get me? Where you say, obviously, Matoi, you have two ears, one mouth for a reason. You get me? To listen. So just need to obviously. But I said this already. I'm not an age where you can't keep saying work on that. What you're gonna say that in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s?
You do it now.
You're gonna have an 18-year-old in the next 7 years. You get me? So what you're doing, they're learning off you. Do you get me? So it's just something that like. There is some stuff that like sometimes I do like one time I argued. I'll say it right here now. I'll stitch. I don't give a fuck. Ness. We had an argument with Black and Irish. We didn't have an argument. Obviously, you know me when I'm drinking, I want to have an after party. I don't want to go home, right? So I say, Akpo, you know Akpo, yeah? Akpo was live, boys. Akpo was live, yeah? Don't go have drinks up at my hotel. Let's go. We know the missus is not gonna want to do it. She want to go home. She have to have on her phone, whatever. I'm like, yeah, look. Take me card, yeah. You bounce home, I'm live here, yeah. I'm live, boys, right? So then she's like, oh no, I came with you. And I was like, oh boy, I don't want to go. I want to stay, boys, yeah. So then she takes the card anyways, and she goes off. Ness comes around. Don't go. What the fuck? Like I mean, boys screaming at me. Like, I don't let anyone like talk to me like that. Like I don't give a shit. I don't let anyone. Like you said, ego. I don't listen. Yeah. For the first time in my life.
You listened.
No. I counted to 10. And it actually works.
To calm down.
Because if I had reacted how you know how I react, we're not friends today. You get me? Because it's one of them things where it's just like, you kind of have to do this with everyone, and not because I love that girl so much, because we've come into this content game, and it's one of them people, she's the last person outside of people who already know me that I'm going to let in, do you get me? Because obviously, you know yourself, life, people are slow, you grow up, you go in different directions. I just don't trust people like that, you get me? But she is literally the last person I'm gonna let in like that, you get me? So I was like, if you react how you normally react, you are done, you get me? So then, yeah, I just counted 10, took my sherry, we went home.
Shout out Ness as well.
Shout out Ness, man.
Yeah.
You have a question?
What would you say is the most difficult thing that has happened to you in the last 12 months?
Oh, that's easy. Everyone knows the answer.
No, but like to him, like.
Oh no,
like for yourself.
No, it's a good question. It's a good question, and obviously you always say to me, and I referenced it as well. Like obviously with my content, boys, yeah. Like I said, I don't want to be, because I see a lot of I see a lot of content creators, like black or white or whatever. I think that there's a lot of pressure for certain people to be a certain way. Do you get me? And there's a lot of people watching me. Do you get me? So how I am off camera is who you see on camera as well. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, doing all this with you, and then I'm quiet. Do you know what I mean? Like, and if my life is going a certain way, obviously there's certain things I'm gonna speak about. Say if you tell me something personally, I'm not gonna talk about it on camera. Or there's certain things that happen in my relationship, I'll touch on it to give other people some advice and not to act like this or your stuff ends up in black bags and you're back in Miami's house sleeping at Bakiti. Do you get me? That's why I speak the way I speak, just to give the young guys game. So the most difficult thing I can touch on, I've touched on it already. It's just obviously the co-parenting aspect of it, where look at you, man, haven't got kids right now, where I'm gonna advise you now, and he's a sharp already, but boys,
Take time.
take your time, put that ring on the finger, make sure this is the one. Now, obviously, ring on the finger doesn't always work, do you get me? But obviously, I've seen the effects that it has, not just on my relationship with my child, my relationship with my girl, relationship with my own family members, that, you know, yourself, family members like to talk, like they know things, you get me? So where it's affecting stuff, so yeah, that's been very tough. And like I said, look, I always think that I have the answers to everything. I actually fucking don't, because I've dealt with this horribly wrong. But now I'm just in one of the situations where I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm taking control. Do you get me? Where it's still that the child feels comfortable. herself feels comfortable, and then we just walk around. You get me? So that's why I have found tough, but by the grace of God, like things are picking up again. You know, so yeah, that's been.
Obviously, I have a gift for you.
Oh,
Before we finish up. To wet the lip.
Before I forget,
I appreciate that. I was gonna say that. So you just plug that there, and then we'll wrap up the episode.
So he brought that, yeah.
Yeah, appreciate that.
I know you like to chop, but after you chop this one, yeah, Sunny Fitness straight.
So show what we got today.
Yeah,
What you got?
Shout out to Food Baby, man. You know what I mean? We got the young, local rice here. You know what I mean? Local sea boil, whatever it's called. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when these cameras cut off, you know what I mean?
And you see now, the man them came correct when you're coming here, because me I do it on other podcast gives, please.
That's
I
what I'm
beg.
saying. We're
I
setting
beg.
standards. You know?
I beg. Nah, for real though, guys. I appreciate you guys sharing your stories, chopping up, and
I appreciate you too, man. Thank you so much, man.
This has been pending for a minute, and obviously, hopefully, like things don't get taken out of context, and I enjoy myself anyway. So like, share, subscribe, all that bollocks. On to the next.
Yeah,
In a bit.
shit.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Turn me up, kid Spiral.